In this video, we're taking a look at a line-of-sight factory team Bushmaster. This is a Bushmaster that was made for the California Bushmasters out of Southern California. It's a team that Gilly Martinez and Danny Guardado played on. And this Bushmaster was on eBay probably around a year ago. And actually bought two Bushmasters right around that same time that were both likely owned by players on the California Bushmasters. And I think that this gun, along with those, came from an estate sale somewhere in the Ventura, Oxnard area. And as we start to look at this, we can see that it has a couple things that you don't normally see on Bushmasters. It has this wire stock that comes off the back, and it has a plate welded on the back of it. This is likely a steel or aluminum rod that's been kind of powder coated with a slightly metallic paint. And it's static, it doesn't move. It looks similar to some of the sliding stocks, but this one does not move. It's actually bolted in. When we look at the lever changer on it, it has the self-adjusting piercer in here, which indicates that it's later or that it was upgraded later. It has a cutout here to allow the 12 gram to drop out easier. It still doesn't drop out that easy, but you can see it comes out somewhat easy. It has an extended arm on here so that you don't snag on your clothing when you're going like this. You can see it has minimal snagging now. We can see the actual... Step into the shot, Chris. All right, so we're going to just show the snagging here. See that? There's almost no snagging.
Try it down here.
Yeah, let me try it down here. See that? There's minimal snagging. So when you have something like this to kind of close it up, you'll actually prevent snagging, and you won't accidentally open up your lever changer, and your 12 gram won't just shoot out. Another thing that California Bushmasters players would do, which is what Danny Guardado did, is he actually cut this at an angle, so you know, as you're rubbing it, it's not going to actually catch as easy. And as I mentioned here, it's kind of opened up, scooped out a little bit, so your 12 gram can just kind of drop in, and you don't have to kind of bring it back before you drop it out or launch it out. It also has Bushmasters engraved on the receiver, and it has line-of-sight factory team engraved on the pump arms. There's a couple little notches that are stamped into here, which probably add more to a friction fit for a PVC elbow. They actually misshape the feed port a little bit, but that's actually good because that adds friction to a PVC piece when you're putting it in there. Did you notice any other?
There's some initials engraved.
When you take the frame off, there are initials that are kind of, it's not really engraved, it's like they did a bunch of little stamping, right? And it's GW, so some player on the California Bushmasters probably had the initials of GW, and they stamped those into the base of the receiver. So if you were to take the body off, look down at the receiver, it has GW on it right there. Pump handle is stock, aside from they kind of polished the lip of the sight. Body is stock, and it's a pre-90 body. So it's an earlier body with a slightly later internals in the lever changer. And
is that a team color?
No, it's just a standard. This is just a standard color. They did blues, they did greens, tons of different colors. So